What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. Here for a little nightly 9:30 live show where I think the focus is going to be Sooner softball as they look absolutely phenomenal in the opening regions. And I know Jason has said all year long this team has major issues. It seems like they're hitting on all cylinders, that they're figuring things out, Come on. This team's always had things figured out. It's Oklahoma softball. Please stop. They're hitting the ball phenomenally right now. I get that it was California. I thought it was pretty alarming, Jay. Well, I think not only alarming, I think it's pretty clear what Patty Gasso is doing the whole postseason.
I think she's going to start Landry every game.
Landry's starting every game.
And they're going to get a lead and then maybe pull.
Get a lead and they're going to bench her. Yep, that's what's going to happen.
I kind of agree with you here because they don't want to get behind. And I think if they think they can get a lead, then you can always, how softball is, you can pull her and put her back in.
Correct.
So we'll see. It's interesting. She didn't throw a ton of pitches in this 3-game set, in this 3 games she pitched, but then you got Robert here saying Liberty's pitcher's throwing a 400 in that regional, and they're going to win that regional. I think they're going to beat A&M.
Are they really?
They're playing. They're up 6-3, I think, tonight in the nightcap.
Wow, number 1 seed out. I know you weren't high on A&M, Jay. Hey, I tell you what, Jay. A&M's threatening. Hunter says, listen. If OU hits the ball like they did this weekend, they're not getting beat. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper, but it's my wife didn't know she bought it. It's 0 sugar. Not a whole lot of difference, so I'm not going to lie.
Hey, Jay, if OU hits the ball this well, and I know you said they had major issues early in the year and they couldn't hit anyone. If they hit the ball this well, they're not losing, Jay.
There's going to be some tough matchups for this team, but I mean, they're right there to win a 5th straight, Germ. They are. They're right there to win a 5th straight. Dr. Pepper sugar, 0 sugars. Hey, Steeler man, first time I've ever had it. I'm not going to lie. You can't tell much difference for these.
Jay, did Nigeri Kennedy pitch every game?
I'd have to go look. I'm not sure, but she can do that, Germ. She's a workhorse, man. She's.
What about Jordy Ball?
Jordy Ball, we know she can go down too. And look at this. If A&M loses, they will be the first 1 seed to not make a super. And you also have, listen to this. If A&M loses, bye. If LSU, they're gone, bye. What about Arkansas OSU tonight? What was that?
I haven't seen it, Jay.
OSU has to beat them twice. Hey, Jen, it's been really stormy here in Arkansas, really bad.
Hey, Jay, Arky's in run rule territory. So
okay, we're gonna win.
I think OU would hit Jordy Ball. Look, guys, I'm going to say this, and it's not. I've been saying it all year. All you got to do is go back to any live I've ever seen, I've ever done on here, where people were questioning OU. I said one thing. I said I get that it was the best senior class. It was the best class in the history of sports in some ways, Jay. But OU doesn't have walk-ons playing right now. These are highly recruited players, best in the country. Come on.
Hey, how about today?
Please.
Just unload the bitch and get Zakay in there, too, and she gets a hit in RBI.
Cassidy Pickering's on fire, and Ella Parker hit a ball that's still flying. It's in orbit somewhere.
Yeah, it's in orbit. That's right.
It's in orbit.
It's in orbit. Man, today's been a great day. Golly.
You're a Thunder and Sooner fan. Yeah.
Thunder basketball, man. Geez, what a win. I don't care what people say. This team, great win today, man.
Blake, this is what I've said all year, and Hunter disagreed with me. Now, guess what? Hunter's on the good side now. He's actually a believer now. It took a while, but he's a believer.
I'm a believer.
Exactly this, Blake.
I'm a believer.
Until they lose, you cannot pick against them. If you pick against them before they lose, then you're wrong. I'm just saying. If you pick against them before they lose, it's a bad pick.
They
might lose. They might lose. But if you pick them to lose, it's bad.
Yeah, they could lose, but you're probably not going to pick them to lose. But I agree with Aaron
Oh,
here.
you will. You will. You've said
Hey,
they've got major
there's
issues all year.
hey,
Major,
Germ.
major,
There's
major,
three
major issues.
pitchers I don't want any part of. There's three pitchers.
Kennedy, Ball, and who's the third?
Tennessee's.
Pickens.
Yes, those three. Those three I don't want a part of. I just don't. And you're not going to face. Listen, here's the thing. You're not facing Ball or Pickens. One of the two you're not facing because they're facing each other in the super regionals.
Correct.
So one of them is going to go.
Jay,
bye-bye.
I know you said you'd rather face you'd rather face. I thought you said Tennessee, but I'd rather face Jordy Ball. I'd rather face Nebraska. I don't think they can hit as well as Tennessee. How'd Tennessee look in their regional, Jay?
I think they look pretty good. I mean, nothing crazy. Steeler, man, I liked it. Liked it a lot, actually. I've been trying to cut back on my total energy drinking, but I did like it. I enjoyed it. Had a good flavor. So, crazy how much this softball team lost from last year and have as many studs they do this year. Yeah, and next year's going to be even better. They got more. I mean, it's unbelievable. It will be very interesting. I think this is what Patty's really good at. I think Patty, she's proven it. When it gets to the postseason, she's an even better coach than she is regular season. It's just unbelievable. The stuff she does, even today, what you saw with her with the Sam Landry again, like 3 days in a row, they pitched her first few innings. I think it's brilliant. Just kind of changing things up. She's very smart at what she does. She's the GOAT. She absolutely is. And we'll see what happens in this going for the fifth straight.
Hey, and Chief's right. They lost so much, but they still are. I still think they're elite. Talent-wise, they're still doing exactly what the other Sooner team did. The base running, Anthony's right. Cassidy Pickering Day in the first inning, awful. What's going on in the Barry Mack show, Sooner Cowboy says?
I don't know what's going on.
Maybe he's just waiting to watch it. I don't know.
Ball has been good at the bat. So's Kennedy. Both of them have been very good at the bat. Isn't that crazy? That Team USA team is going to be loaded, man, that staff.
It doesn't matter because anyone who – now, here's the deal. Bama is going into the Super Regional saying, hey, we beat this team 2 out of 3. But think about this. They would have to win 4 out of 6 against this team in the year to beat them.
Well, they have to win 2 out of 3, Jeremy.
Which would mean they would have won 4 out of 6 against.
They would have won, but they don't have to win 4 out of 6. They've already won.
They would have. That means, but they would have won 4 out of 6.
Those are over. I've slept since then. Those are over. They got to win 2 out of 3 coming.
Then why do you bring up the Dallas Mavericks?
They got 2 out of 3.
Then why do you bring up the Dallas Mavericks?
Hey,
well, hello, I got you on that one, didn't I? Knew I would.
Hey, Alabama has done it. Now, that was in Alabama. It was in Alabama. This is at Love's Field. So I would think OU's going to come out just ready. Like that. If you go back to that series, they didn't score hard. OU did not score hard.
And Jay, there was a time early on at Love's Field where OU didn't seem to hit the long ball very well. They're absolutely annihilating it at their place now. Retro Raggy says Patty and Rocha know how far they can throw Landry and not need to rest the next day. That's right. And Chief says, who had the better day? Can I add D? Thunder, OU softball, Scotty Scheffler, or D? All of the above. And you always go all of the above. You always guess all of the above on a test.
The answer to that question is the Thunder.
Because it was bigger. I don't know. PGA Championships.
OU softball was going to win the regional today. No questions asked. Scotty Scheffler, where he was probably going to win that. Thunder, this is the biggest game in probably Thunder history. Very well could be. This game might be the game that gives them the championship. Like, it puts them in where they can be, man.
Hey, Robert. Yeah, I'm looking for tickets. I haven't seen them yet on the Super Regional. Monty, hey, got released from wound care, bad case of hives, having cancer. Okay, yeah.
There's that, Monty.
Hey, seriously. Praying for Monty Ward, guys. You guys that are praying people, prayers for Monty, for recovery, for everything to go well, Monty, for you. Hey, Daniel's been on here, Crystal. He's been on here almost every night.
Well, I think he's in the comments after. Or is he on the live chat?
Oh, I thought Daniel Brooks. I don't know if she means Daniel Brooks or someone
I
else.
don't think she's talking about Daniel Brooks. I think she's talking about the other Daniel.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. What's up, Austin? How you doing tonight? Biggest game in Thunder history and the biggest game of 90% of the roster's lives.
Yeah.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Hey, real update while because Monty shared something. I don't know if I shared it last night. Getting dad out of the assisted living to his house and to watch a grandson soccer game was pretty cool yesterday.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, Daniel, aka Doyle Hargrove, aka Hugh.
Is he also Doyle now? I didn't know that.
Doyle was on it the other night, so he might be back. I thought he was also 143 high pitch, I believe. So there's all kinds of names for Daniel. You never know what Daniel's going to be, man. I mean, what else is going on? I mean, you have the softball. You have a few days of rest now, and that's super regionals.
It's OU versus Bama. You got to win 2 out of 3. Obviously, anytime you're playing in a super regional or anything that's best 2 out of 3, Jay, the first game is ginormous.
Oh, for sure.
And then once you get past that, it's the Women's College World Series where anything can happen, but
6-5, bottom 6, Liberty.
Oh wow. Hey Jay, they don't reseed when they go to the Women's College World Series. We kind of debated back and forth about this a couple weeks ago, right?
They don't reseed.
Where does that put on that side of the bracket? That would put who is the favorite? Texas?
On that side of the bracket, that would put you got A&M, you got Florida State's pretty good team. You got Arkansas.
It opens up for Arkansas a little bit.
Opens up for Arkansas. I think you're staring. No, actually, in Texas Tech, I think you're staring at an Arkansas Texas Tech first round matchup in the World Series because I think Texas Tech wins that Texas Tech Florida State super regional. What do you think?
I'm not sold on them, Jay.
You know, Auburn took Florida State to 2 games today. I thought they might get him, but how many? And my upset special is still out there, by the way.
Jordy Ball was 12 for 12 at the plate and hit 4 homers.
Yeah, she's on fire hitting. My upset special is still alive. You know who it was? Do you remember? I'll put this comment up there. Just say it. My upset special in softball is Clemson over Texas in the Super Regional. I said it before the regional started. Clemson over Texas. Book it, which means you may want to go book the other way, the way I've been picking. But I got a feeling Clemson might win that Super Regional, Jerm. How many SEC teams make the World Series?
OU, Arkansas, Tennessee, Texas, Florida. 5?
You said 5?
Maybe 5.
Okay.
Maybe 6. I mean, Stanford up on Oregon and Ole Miss up on Arizona.
Well, I'm saying the World Series. They have to win their Super Regional.
I realize that, Jay.
How did South Carolina do? I believe they won their regional. So you got them. They play South Carolina plays UCLA. So what did they get through? I mean, there could be this could be a World Series, just a lot of SEC teams in this World Series, man. So should be fun.
7 to 6.
Seventh
inning, 6-5 Liberty.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's open the phone lines, get right to it. FanStop, check them out, thefanstop.com. Sign up for a Shirt of the Month Club. They'll have softball gear as well. Use code SURGE, get 10% off your first 3 months. Do it today. Make sure you do it by May 20th, which is in a couple of days, and you'll guarantee to get the June Shirt of the Month Club. You choose the best package for you. There's all kinds to choose from, so do it. Bevo's Bodyguard. I'm just curious, is your name Bevo's Bodyguard because you need a bodyguard because your takes are so bad? Like you're scared people might actually come at you because your takes are terrible. That's what it is. That's why you feel like a body. I see. Okay, yeah, great one.
Hey, question.
Mike White might want to check his pants, man. Every time he sees Patty Gasso, he craps himself. He can't coach against her.
Yeah.
$1 million for Texas Tech. Now that is paying. That is correct. And it was probably worth it. It was worth it. Absolutely was for their end. And they're probably going to, I mean, they're going to win the Super Region. I think there's no doubt when you have a pitcher like Kennedy going 2 out of 3 games. So this is it, Austin. There's no more stream after tonight. This is it for the night. We'll be back tomorrow night.
Hey, Bevo, answer this question for me. So Texas should never, ever lose to Oklahoma in football. Ever. Games in Texas. They should never lose.
They never lose the state.
Make it make sense, Jeremy. If Tech doesn't make the World Series, was it worth it for Kennedy? No, they spent a lot of money. But now here's one thing. Kennedy's getting a bat a lot, which she wanted to do.
Hey, Bevo, where was the SEC tournament at in softball? Just curious.
Georgia.
Yeah, how come OU was winning it? If it was in Georgia. What the heck?
Yeah, you know what?
Dude, I know one thing.
Bevo, I wish I could play
another team. I just always, I'll never stoop that low, Bevo's bodyguard. I'll never stoop that low.
Hey,
when my team can't beat another team, I'm not going to blame it on things like you do. That's just what you do, Bevo's bodyguard. It's bad. People kind of ignore you now. So I hope that's what you wanted.
You don't. You can't.
No, I won't ignore. I won't ignore bad takes.
You can't.
Ever.
You
ever.
Can't ignore,
I can't ignore bad takes. Let's get to Jackson.
And the phone lines are open. Phone lines are open. Talk about whatever you want to talk about, Austin. What's up?
What's up, guys? What's up? Hey, so if you guys were to say, so let's say OU, they were to face a non-SEC team in the national championship series, do you think that with maybe Oklahoma not having that familiarity with that team, maybe gives them a little bit more of a chance than if they were to play an SEC team in the national championship series?
SEC is the best conference in America.
All right, so you would say that wouldn't play a factor?
It's OU. Nothing's going to play a factor. It's
well,
OU.
Yes, Jeremy, I'm not picking OU to lose, but I was just asking.
It's OU. I don't think they're bothered by what other team is there. It's all about them.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, guys. Jeremy, Jackson, chat. Out of all the teams that'll be in the Super Regional, I mean, that could possibly make the World Series, give me the one team that's not an SEC team that you're most concerned about. I think it's Texas Tech. I think it's Texas Tech.
I mean, it's them or Nebraska.
Yeah, that's what I go with. Texas Tech.
You don't think UCLA, Jerry?
No, I'm not scared of UCLA.
I mean,
Florida State?
I think really Nebraska, yes, they've made it this far, but Jordy Ball, she's been more than likely a lot of their teams because she can start on the mound, do great, and the stat I put, she's 12 for 12, dude, hit 4 homers in the regionals. That's nuts. That's not many softball players ever, I'm sure, have done that.
She had a phenomenal regional.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't perform well in the Super Regional, no one will care about her regional performance.
No. And then Jay, do you know if A&M is still losing?
They're down by 1 in the top of 7.
Okay, so that would be interesting because LSU already got upset, and that could be another SEC team that goes that goes down.
Yeah.
But I also just want to say, great win by the Thunder today. The whole state of Oklahoma is very, very happy. Huge win. I think they definitely proved some people wrong. Because I know there were some people saying, oh, they can't win Game 7. They can't win the big game when it matters most. They're too young and inexperienced. But at the end of the day, you even heard the players. Some of them said in the postgame, yeah, we were nervous coming into this game.
Yeah, they were. They won the game, though. That's all that matters. They got the win.
Yeah.
Big win for the Thunder, man. Massive. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. 100%
nervous,
wrong.
you're not human.
And then, yeah, right. And,
nervous sometimes leads to shooting the ball.
And, I do think that maybe in this series, you'll be able to see Dort be a little bit more effective defensively because, I think he's made to guard the players like Ant a little bit more than a guy like Jamal Murray because Ant he's going to be more physical. He's going to want to get downhill, and that's what Dort can. I mean, that's what his strength is stopping guys from attacking the basket. So that'll be a really interesting matchup. But Thunder 8 wins away, guys.
8 wins,
Thunder.
baby. Let's go.
All right. See you guys.
Man, thanks, Jackson, for the
Hey,
call.
Jay,
Real
I'm
quick,
going to ask Hunter something. Hunter says people still care historic season. Hunter, you said you don't care if SGA wins MVP. That they can just give it to someone else. No one's going to care if they don't win. I think it's the same thing when Nebraska wants to win.
Hey, I agree with Retro here. If Ball would have hit 2 years of Oklahoma, and is it kind of bad she didn't get a hit at Oklahoma?
It's probably one of the reasons she left, Jay.
They were loaded. I mean, they were loaded with hitters. But, man, she's good, man.
Do you know what this number is, Jay?
41-3 OU. That's probably the games they played against Texas.
I'm curious. CJ says, I didn't see their coach yelling at fans necessarily. Did you?
No. What's up, KB? How you doing tonight, man? Staying safe in these storms. We got a lot of storms up here in Arkansas today. Would you guys rather have
I'm not answering that question.
Would you guys rather have Thunder Championship OU?
Yeah, I want them both.
I want them both, but yeah.
In the spring, I want the Thunder. In the fall / winter, I want OU. Like it's
a little bit of both.
All, yes. Both and. Jay, did you know what correlative conjunctions are?
Jeremy, if it's English or grammar, so far removed from college, I would say no. I have no clue.
Well, both and is one. Both and is one.
What does that mean? Both
They're
and
conjunctions that are related. That's where the word.
So you can use them both.
Correlative relatives in the word, Jay.
So you can use them both in the same.
Separate them. They're like blood relatives, man.
Both and.
You can't say both without saying and. You can't say either without saying or. You
Yeah,
can't say neither without saying nor. And you shouldn't say not only without saying but also.
I can.
All correlative conjunctions.
I can. You both were wrong. Didn't use and.
You're totally missing the point.
I like them both. I like them both. Didn't use and.
You're totally missing the point, dude. Wow.
You said you can't use both without and. I just did twice.
Start the sentence with both.
Both of you are good sports. Bam.
Okay, you're missing the point.
Both of you had ice cream today. Bam.
You're missing the point. A Pharisee. Time out. First off, Chuck, I know what a Pharisee is, and I'm not even close to one. Okay? I'm not someone who just lives by legalistic rules and do things legalistically. Chuck, that comparing me to a Pharisee, I'm really offended by that, actually. Now, unfortunately, I think we're all like Pharisees at some point in our lives, Chuck. And I would say, I would be even willing to bet you are too. Now, I strive not to be one. I'm sure there's days where I'm acting like one, and maybe today's one of them, but I'm definitely not trying to be a Pharisee.
Both of those guys that I watched on TV yesterday were really good. Bam! Didn't say and. So, man, that's like 3 in a row. We got Austin on the line. What's up, Austin? How are you tonight?
Hey, guys. What a game today. Thunder up.
Thunder got the win today, man. Big win.
Yep.
Massive.
But well, the first quarter when we were down 21-10, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little bit nervous.
Oh, I was more than a little bit nervous. I had already left the group chat. I was going outside in my yard to do some things because I was like, I don't know if I can watch this. And before you know it, they're up by 25 points. Unbelievable.
Right. Well, I think the that run in the second quarter when we just got when we forced so many turnovers and so many fast break points, that's what really changed the game. And Caruso coming in. And I felt like during that run, we shot the ball okay. And then in the fourth quarter, it kind of fell off. But the game was already over in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they still didn't shoot it great from three.
Right.
but they were really good at getting in the lane. They got in the lane
Right.
and they got in there, and then J-Dub made a couple of threes. J-Dub, give it up to that guy. That
Right.
guy, great performance from him when you needed it the most.
Well, and I feel like we have to shoot the ball the better eventually. Like our shots are going to go down eventually, and I feel like once we get going from 3, watch out.
Let me ask you this, Austin.
Mm.
Why do you think they're struggling shooting threes?
I think maybe the defense that the Nuggets play, and I feel like, well, although we shoot the ball well in the regular season, we do have a lot of streaky shooters sometimes. And when you have streaky shooters, it's just
And this is a bad time to be non-hit, right? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it's like,
SGA was really good today. What was he? 3 of 4 from deep.
oh yeah. But as but when you have with streaky shooters, you don't know when they're going to be hot or when they're going to be cold.
Yeah.
But hopefully they get hot. If we get hot, oof, watch out.
Well, and isn't correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be. I tend to be wrong quite a bit. Is Minnesota, from what I watched in the playoffs, aren't they kind of streaky at 3?
Yeah, a little
They
bit.
got some good shooters though.
They got some good shooters, but then they had a couple games in the playoffs where they were really bad and they kept shooting them. So
Yeah.
see what shows up Tuesday night.
Hey, appreciate it, Austin.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, man.
Thanks
Have a
for
good
calling.
evening.
Hey, Jay, I tell you who's not streaky. OU softball. Like they just hit the ball.
No, they've
got so many. Hey, as badly critical as I've been on Isabella Emmerling, she's been getting on base. Her eye is better. She was more patient. No one can sit here and say Isabella Emmerling wasn't patient this weekend. She was patient, Jay. And Chuck, yeah, you're right. We all are at times. And one of my favorite verses is John 8:7, Jay. You know what that one says? When Jesus says, "You who are without sin, let you cast the first stone." We're all guilty, man. We're all guilty.
All are. Will not. I don't know where it's at, Micah.
Let me guess. You told him a story.
Jerm,
Let me guess. You told him a story, Jay. Wow.
I did, and we're not going to share it, Jerm. Sure did. Hey, let me get to some of these comments.
Wow.
Turned your camera off and everything because you can't keep a straight face. CJ, real quick. CJ, I'm with you. Florida State, Texas Tech, Nebraska, Tennessee. I'll add one more. Clemson, Texas. Clemson, Texas, I think it's going to be a really good series. I do. I know there's a lot of people think Texas is going to roll them twice. I don't think so. I think Clemson wins that super regional. You're muted, man.
Patty said in post game she was impressed with the others, many of them non-starters getting walks and not. Yeah, you had 2 straight. You had Tia Malloy, Maya Bland both walked. Man, I mean, Katie McKay has had a couple of opportunities, not really done anything. But dude, I've never seen 2 players. Okay, Cassidy Pickering hits more opposite field home runs than anyone I've ever seen. She rarely pulls the ball.
Yeah.
And the other one, I have never seen a player hit so many straightaway center home runs than Gabby Garcia. Every home run Gabby Garcia hits, straightaway center, dude. Bombs.
Austin coming to my back here says, it was okay for Jason to pick against the Thunder. Sometimes a team has to show you before you believe it. And hey, I'm a believer. I told you if they could beat Denver and get past this series, they'd make me a believer, and they did. So I'm on the Thunder.
Ella's home run was, I mean, like I said earlier, it's still in orbit. A&M is down to their last out, runner on first, 2 out, 6-5 Liberty, the number 1 team. By the way, everyone said, oh, A&M, they're the best. Stop. They're going to lose the Liberty, and OU's going to say, told you we were the best. They don't care, though.
Well, A&M,
they love being sitting at number 2.
I thought A&M was always overrated to be the 1 seed in softball.
Florida looked really good in there, Jay. Florida looked really good. Rothrock, and they're hitting the ball. Florida's lineup is scary.
Yeah, and you got Florida, Tennessee, OU all on the same side of the bracket. That's wild.
Wait, did they just hit a home run, A&M?
That is wild. I don't know, Jerm. Yeah,
RBI is dumb.
I know why they didn't, Hunter. I'm just saying, like, to have OU, Tennessee, Clemson, or OU, Tennessee, Texas, and Florida on the same side is crazy. OU, Tennessee, Texas, and Florida on the same side of the bracket. That is wild to me. The other side to me is opened up for 2 teams, and I think you're getting one of them coming out of that side. I think
Tech and Arkansas.
Tech and Arkansas. Yeah. I think Tech wins theirs. I think Arkansas wins theirs. I think you got a first round matchup in the World Series of Texas Tech and Arkansas. Hey, Arkansas, there's not many teams that hit the ball better than Arkansas.
I agree.
What did you think?
Unless they face OU, and OU just shut Bree Ellis down, didn't they?
Yeah, they
put the ball in on their hands, dude.
They
jam sandwiches all night long.
Man, I learned
sandwich all night.
I learned something today. I'll tell you after the show. I didn't know what I was saying was not appropriate. I'll tell you after the show, Jerem.
What are you talking about?
No, I'll tell you after the show. I'm not saying it on here because it might not be appropriate, but I'll tell you after the show.
Wait. What's it in regards to?
It's not in regards to anything. I don't know what the word means.
Does it have to do with Micah's comment?
No. Hey, Arkansas's
What's it in regards to?
Nothing.
Text me right now. Text me right now.
No, I'll text you off air.
Tell us, hey. Tell us, Jay,
I was not told what it means, so it might be bad. I'm not going to.
Jay's too tight. Jay's too tight. He won't tell us. Young. He's youth. His youth and tight. It's not stepping up when it matters, man.
Down to the last strike. We're getting an update, a pitch update from our viewers.
Jay, send me a message.
Hey, Soonerthron, I'm glad you said this. My son said it was really good too. He said it was the best one he's seen in a while.
I don't watch them.
Yeah, but Thunderbolts, man, maybe
not on the Hallmark. I'm not seeing it. Tell us the PG version.
I can't tell you the PG version. I don't know the real version. I don't know if it's bad. Let me get a trivia, Jeremy.
Change the subject. Turn your camera off. This is Jay. He'll never succumb to the pressure. Jason will not give the viewers what they want. He won't give the viewers what they want. He always sells. Thunderbolts was good, Soonerthron says. I'm thinking I'm getting a message from Jay right now, so let me read this.
I'm finding a trivia.
Yeah, Jay, what you said was bad. So, yeah, you probably shouldn't say that. Wow, dude. Wow. Hunter says, because Hunter's in that group chat. Wow. Hunter said 3 times. This chat just got interested, Jay. They really want to know what's going on. Liberty wins. Liberty beats A&M, and down goes the 1 seed. Down goes the 1 seed. Wow. Number 1's out. I guess you could say this. There's more parity in softball this year than last year for sure. Hey, to join the Discord, you've got to become a Sooner Surge Unlimited member, and maybe that's a good time to announce that. Hunter, if you can put it in the chat, Hunter can drop a link, and you would have to click the link, Austin, and join the Sooner Surge Discord, which is like, I don't know, what is it, $4 or $5 a month? It's super cheap. And then we'll send you the Discord link, and you have 24/7 access to talk, to text with other Surgeaholics throughout the month. It's really good during football, but man, even during softball and basketball, it's been really good. So, yeah, you've got to join up, become a Sooner Surge Unlimited member. We've got several of them on here. Some of the best Surgeaholics we have are members, and other great Surgeaholics are not members. So join up. Yeah. Number 1, who? That's right. A&M done. Hit the like, Lori says. First overall seed. Not even going to the World Series. They're not going to Super Regional. Look at this. Chief T-Bird, speaking of OG greatness, Chief T-Bird has been a member for 16 months. That is awesome, Chief T-Bird. Boomer. Hero says Sooner. And we have just now made Austin Roberts an OU football fan. Thank you very much, Surgeaholics. Way to transcend and transform people's fandom. You guys are elite.
Trivia.
And it's so elite that Jen is watching Sooner Surge through tornado sirens. Are you kidding me? Hope you're in a safe shelter.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Thanks,
man.
Chief T-Bird.
It's only because people like you, man. Seriously. Hey, I'm gonna throw a trivia out there. It's just random. It's very random. I had another one, but I'm not doing it. I'm doing a random trivia because Liberty wins tonight. All I want to know for trivia, who said, "Give me liberty or give me death"?
Well, Justin McLeod just tweeted it.
But
that's
who
the
said
easiest. If you don't know that, you didn't listen in history class at all.
Well, we'll see who's quick, Jerm. We'll see who's quick.
Lori telling Monty, stay in the chat.
It was not Paul Revere, Jerm, or Dalpost, not.
It's Patrick Henry.
Patrick Henry, give me liberty or give me death. And
Lori,
that's gotta be the caption tomorrow.
Lori wants Monty to stay in the chat. If you saw that, Monty.
Oh, look at Crystal. Look what Crystal said.
Oh wow! I didn't.
A&M
is gone.
Bye.
Bye. A&M.
Bye. How about this? Who would have thought? Now we'll see, but A&M baseball and softball gonna be out.
A&M baseball is horrible, Jay.
I know, it's what I'm saying. But they could get hot. They got talent. They could get hot.
Pete Rose said it too. And Jay? Did you hear about the news on Pete Rose?
Yeah, they're going to reinstate him in the Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
I think it's bad. He's not even here anymore.
He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I know, but why are they waiting till somebody?
Because I don't know, but yep, A&M is done. Jay, how many national seeds are out now? A&M, that's it. Oregon could be.
LSU's gone. Oregon.
LSU, Oregon, and A&M all could be.
Correct.
Daniel says nothing makes him smile more than seeing A&M the number one seed losing. And OU's over there laughing, saying, yeah, and y'all had them number one? Please. Duke's another one, Jay.
Wait, didn't Duke win?
I know they had lost one. Duke's gone, I think.
Did Georgia beat them?
Duke lost, Jay.
Wait, was Georgia? Didn't they play Georgia?
Oh, wow. Crystal is giving gifts. 5 Sooner Surge memberships on the table right now. If you claim one, send us an email. Hunter, can you drop our email in there? Can you drop our email? SoonerSurgePod@gmail.com. If you are one of the lucky recipients of Crystal's great gifts, gifting 5 Sooner Surge memberships, email us at SoonerSurgePod@gmail.com. SoonerSurgePod@gmail.com if you get one of those, or if you join up on our unlimited piece, and we will send you the Discord link. We will send you the Discord link if you email us and you have joined up. Thank you so much, Crystal. One of the best supporters and givers to our channel.
Claiming one, I'm not says. So Georgia beat them. Wow.
So Duke, LSU, A&M, Oregon.
Gone. Bye.
4 out of the top 16 gone.
Hey, Daniel, I think there's going to be a lot of Texas fans that agree with you, too. Everyone's cheering tonight. Texas fans, OU fans with A&M losing.
Oh, yeah.
I would be interested to know, Daniel, is it the A&M hate because is it the fandom of A&M, the A&M fans that get on your nerves, or you just don't like the university? What is
Arizona's the other one. Yeah, Oregon is, but Arizona's the other one, Jay.
Arizona in trouble.
No, it wasn't 8 that beat 1, Austin. It was not 8 that beat 1. It was about 61 or 58. This was I would say Liberty beating A&M was equivalent to I would say a 14 beating a 2. I mean 14 beating a 3.
15-2.
I'd say 14-3.
I mean, they did. You think about it. They were the number 1 seed, but drawing Liberty it's not a great matchup for them. It wasn't, obviously.
What a great, that pitcher threw about 450 pitches.
Yeah. Daniel's from Central Texas.
FSU is out, Jay.
What do you mean out? Did they lose?
I saw Soonerthron say that.
No, they don't. They beat Auburn.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But someone said they were out. They lost Auburn. I thought they beat them.
They lost Auburn once, and they beat them the second game. They're still in.
Yeah, they're going to the Super Regional. How did S.J. Guerin do, Jay?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a good one, Robert. I like that. I like that. They beat Auburn. Yeah, Bill. Bill Bates, man. How about Bill Bates for Dallas Cowboys? You know his
number 40. Number 40.
Number 40.
He was great. Oh yeah. What a day overall, though. Sooners look just very convincing, Jay, in their 3 games. And I'm going to say Sam Landry wasn't her best. Sam Landry wasn't her best, and still, I mean, Patty Gasso, I think, told everyone what's going to happen. You want to play us? You're going to see Sam Landry every single day. We're going to get a lead on you, and then we're just going to roll you. We're going to start our best every single night. That's what's going to happen.
But Jerem, and I totally get that. I do. But doesn't that look a little different when you play Alabama, then Tennessee, then Florida or Texas?
It could, unless you're hitting. I think OU's offense is that good.
But you think even with those matchups ahead of them, that she'll start every game?
I think it depends. Look, I think if they beat Bama in game 1, I think they would not pitch her game 2. I think they'll pitch her in 1 and 3 against Bama.
I don't know, man. It might just.
They might go all 3, Jay.
Yeah, you got a lot of this week coming up. Massive.
Oh, massive.
And also, we haven't talked much football, but recruiting's ramping up.
It's ramping up. Look at the bottom of the ticker.
You're going to be sitting here. It's going to be June before you know it. Then July, things will heat up. Then you got summer. It's football's around the corner, and I can't wait for football season, man. Crystal said she's looking for Eric. Eric will be back. Don't worry.
Eric's getting called out. Hey, man, I just got to say thanks so much to Surgeaholics. You're with us on the Thunder Talk. You're with us on Softball Talk. You're with us on everything every single night. We try to not fail you because we try to be on air every night. We rarely miss. And when we do, we don't like it. But you guys rarely miss too. So, hey, big prayers for Monty upcoming tomorrow with the surgery. Big prayers for you, Monty. I'm going to make sure that I'm lifting you up tomorrow. That God will help everything go well. You'll recover well. I know one thing, Monty. God's not surprised by what's happening. That I do know. You can take comfort in that. Hey, thanks so much, Crystal, for the Surgeaholics, the Sooner Surge memberships that you gifted tonight. We really appreciate it. And just thanks so much, everyone, for being here with us. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Hit the like before you leave. And unless you're Monty, Lori wants you to stay on. But thanks so much for being here, guys. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a marvelous Monday. It was a great Sunday.